Hello everybody, it's your old pal Jim up in East Tennessee with his little nutty dog Rosie, who had an accident in the house last night, so I guess I overfed her some human food. I've got a little man in there playing the Xbox that stayed with me last night. I don't know if you can see him or not. He had to have oral surgery Friday to have a tooth extracted, an extra tooth, had to have it cut out. He's done real good. Now we've got another young man that's not here with me. He's got the flu. He just tested positive for the flu, so it's been an interesting few days. Calm down, Rose. Crazy dog. But I worked yesterday overtime, so I hadn't done a whole lot of stuff prepping wise. I'm getting ready to put 10 pounds of rice up. They didn't have any 10 or 20 pound bags. Go on. At Wally World when I went, there was a few things they didn't have I was looking for, so still I got a little bit of prepping stuff, some more water. Hopefully get my water tub moved over here before the end of time. We'll go buy some buckets this Friday. I got some more salt and I need a bucket for these potatoes. So, and then I'm going to think about buying some lumber to make me some raised beds over here. Because you're going to have to grow your own food a little bit too. Lots of wild stuff. Pelosi's husband getting attacked with a hammer. Just something weird about that. They tried to tie him to the, as they call it, the far right, but the websites that they tied him to were invented and created after the incident, so something don't smell right about this to me. I know he's a druggie and a mental health patient, so weird times we live in. People are on edge and they're angry. A lot of people are. I'm not angry. I'm happy. Tennessee won again last night. 8-0. We'll find out next week. So I know some of you could care less about college football, but that's one sport I still get excited about, especially when my balls are doing good. So I hope you're doing something this weekend to get ready. It's kind of a gloomy, overcast day. We went down to the park, and about the time we got there, it rained a little bit, so we didn't get to stay long. But we've had a pretty good evening. I didn't pick him up till after work yesterday, so he got his favorite breakfast this morning. There's the biscuits that's left. Of course, they're canned. We had some gravy and some bacon and eggs. My little dog is still going nuts. She gets excited for some reason. I don't know why. But watching Corporal's Corner on YouTube, or was. I don't have a good attention span today. But I hadn't put anything in 2-liter bottles. There's the salt that I need to get bucketed up. That'll fill up a bucket. I've got a bucket. I may do it this evening. I just don't have the Gamma Seal lid for it. We'll get some more eggs from my boss maybe next week. Try to find a bigger glass jar. Somebody suggested Hobby Lobby and buying a jar of pickles. That's a good idea, but I'm not a big pickle eater, so it'd probably take me 2 years to eat that many pickles. Now, if they had the big, huge jars of jalapenos, I'd probably go through them pretty quick. But I want you to keep your eyes open, be aware. I sat up last night till about 11 o'clock watching the game, and I seen some shady-looking characters going up and down the street, so I usually have something to take care of that pretty close to me. Right there. Rosie, good Lord. And have my bigger boom booms over there, and I have my shotguns in my bedroom, so I'm never too far away from one. There's usually one in my pocket that I just got cleaned up, so I don't have one in my pocket right now. But water, I think, is going to be the key. I've got life straws. They're just not here with me. I'll get them. I actually got my crossbow and brought it over here, but I didn't get my arrows. And I got a Another way to cook, I bought a butane stove a couple of years ago and 12 bottles of butane. So I'm thinking about doing that. And somebody let me know if you're experienced in a big buddy heater. I would like to buy a 100-pound propane tank and have that filled. So let me know if that adapter I bought for the 20-pounders will work on the 100-pounder, because I am not that familiar. I guess I can go look at it, but I know there's people that watch my videos that's a lot smarter on all this stuff than I am. But this winter you may need to look into an alternative heat source. I have my little solar generator to keep my freezer going. So, excuse me. I hope I'm not getting the flu. I'm getting a little snotty. What else? Water. I've got to call the guy who had my beef delivered to the butcher shop, so I've got to call them tomorrow and tell them how I want it cut. Should be a couple 100 pounds of beef, so that'll help out. And I still have a little bit left from last year. Got some roast down there and some ribs. As you can see, I got chicken, pork chops, but I hope that'll hold 200 pounds of beef. If not, I'm gonna be scrambling to take it up to my sister's up in Virginia before it thaws, but I'll take care of that on an off day. So things are coming along nicely. I had to buy the new dryer, which is okay. But Christmas is about done. Got a birthday to buy for. So I hope everybody has a good week this week coming up. I have to work all week. I'll probably work a bunch of overtime. I'm supposed to have my 7 days off, but I'll probably work 3 or 4 anyway. While I can, I'm gonna pour it to it. I worked over yesterday, like I said, so it's not a bad life, not a bad gig. I can be at work in 5 minutes with traffic, so I'm fortunate in that way. A lot of people have a long commute. My sister does when she has to go to work on site. She drives about 1 hour and 15 minutes each way, so that's wearing her out. But take care of yourselves, be safe, be alert, keep prepping, and remember this: let's go Vols, and let's go Brandon. And everybody have a blessed week. Adios.